This is Grimm Grinner on all channels.
Welcome to the waste.
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 Welcome to the waste. Welcome to the waste.
Welcome to the waste.
Welcome to the wastes.
Good afternoon, couriers. This is Balasar, aka Phoenix, transmitting your regular reports, updates, and assignments. Starting with news out of River's End, conflicts between the Riverside community, River Rippers, and the Order of the Cataclysm have been tearing up that area, making any supply runs through there more difficult than usual. So heads up to any couriers that have runs going through there that you'll need to find another route around for the time being. Word from the Western Badlands has come in regarding a bit of a power vacuum amidst the mercenary gang known as the Vanished. Word is that Geist, the leader of the gang over the years since the fall, recently died of causes unknown. This has upset the balance within the Vanished, and different factions within their territory are dividing things up in bids for the top spot. So a word of caution for anyone making their way through there to try and avoid any scraps you see in that area. News out of the Trial region came in recently that the corporate squads have pulled back from the wastes area after a rough season of conflicts and particularly intense rad storms. This has opened up some clear paths through, as long as you're careful not to bump into any leavers who have weathered the storms. They do seem to leave most couriers be, but best keep some extra ammo on you for runs. Talks with Twintown militia have been on hold for a time after the scrap between some militia members and our own couriers. Unfortunately, General Daggers has put Twintown on a lockdown, which has made it being in contact difficult. So the routes circumventing Twintown territory are still standing until further notice. Hopefully I can get this sorted out soon so we can get back to moving through the region and open up the boards there again. Now, moving on to assignments. We've got a supply run call for Lex at the bakery, needing someone to run some baked goods and seeds east, just outside the regular surveillance routes around Trial territory. Payment is in caps, with a portion on Lex's end and the remainder from the recipients at the small camp. There's also some bonus food rations being tossed in for you to make the trip, which on its own would be payment enough coming from the bakery. Rockdove or Cardinal, that seems to be on both of your current paths, so one of you can swing by there and make that one. For the other one of you heading that way, I've got a message from the Western Badlands to be delivered to a current resident of the bakery, going by the name of Cowan. Their family back west wants them to let them know that they're making their way south for the winter and will be at the seasonal camp by month's end. If they can come out as well, they have some more news to give in private. Got a special request for Canary out of the med bay to run some supplies to a camp just outside of Falls Edge. Make sure your icebox is prepped for the trip. If you need a charge to keep the fan in it going, med bay has an extra battery pack you can hook up. Usual fee is in place with some extra meds and potentially a bonus after the drop. I also have a message for Caged Blue Jay if this is coming through. Swan and Raven are working on something that might be able to help you and get you out of your cage a bit more. Meet them at Station 720 in a week's time. Last assignment today, and this one's a doozy, so it's open to any couriers with the brass enough to risk it. Ideally, we'd need a team of you. We got word that an odd blend of jury members as well as leafers have been seen wandering the ruins near Skeleton Lake. We're not sure if there's any hostilities between the two groups, but there are some smaller camps right smack dab in the middle of those. So in other words, it's a rescue mission. I've got a confirmed 24 survivors with potentially more we don't know about. No exact count on jury or leafers, but estimates are similar, about 24 of each. Small teams should be able to get those wastelanders out to safety without much fuss and without running into too much resistance. As for payment, I'm allocating enough caps and credits to pay every courier that picks up this mission triple the standard fee. Considering the danger involved, I'll be opening this up to any mercenary friends of the Express. So, if any couriers can get some mercs to help, they'll be cut in for a decent fee as well. Let's get those people somewhere safe and then report back once it's done, shall we? Anyways, That's it for today, couriers. This has been Phoenix, broadcasting on dedicated courier channel 91.715, signing off and switching to private channel Oscar Whiskey Lima.
Welcome to The Waste is a Wasteland podcast brought to you by Grimm Grinner Hutchinson. Feel free to follow me on all social media and make sure to subscribe so you can hear new episodes as they release. If you like what I do here and want to support the podcast by getting some cool merch, check out my Etsy store. For more information and all the links, check out linktree.com/welcome to the wastes. Thanks for listening.